Hi, beautiful souls. Welcome to your reading. This reading is timeless and it is for all signs. So if you are here, then this reading has found you. All right, let's get into it. What messages want to come through for the Spiritual Activation Academy? All right, I'm feeling some excitement, but I'm also feeling a little bit of resistance to that. It feels like there's a lot that you're excited about or trying to work towards, but maybe there are some obstacles in the way. Those obstacles could be actual obstacles, or they could be obstacles of the mind, as in the mindset. It feels like they're actual obstacles, and it feels like you're doing a pretty good job with your mindset and trying to stay positive. But even though law of attraction and positivity are definitely the most powerful forces, definitely also make sure that you are doing your research and taking the right action in order to address the issue, because more information only helps you and can actually help your manifestation efforts, because you can get even more specific. I feel that you may feel like you are alone, but are not alone, or you may not feel like you are alone, but you are still alone. In terms of dealing with the problem, not in terms of life, you're not alone. So you may be seeking counsel from others, and that is great, but ultimately you are the one that has to take the journey. You're the one that has to make the moves. Ooh. So seek the counsel, but remember that whatever actions you take, the consequences are yours. So you are not responsible for making any decisions that somebody else tells you that you should make. So here's the thing, is sometimes whenever you ask people for advice, they want to give it to you, and that's great. But then they want you to follow it, and then they get mad if you don't. And the thing is you don't have to follow anybody else's advice, even if you ask for it, because at the end of the day, that advice may not actually resonate for you, may not be the right thing for you, and you're the one that has to deal with the consequences of making those decisions. So the power of whether or not you make those decisions should be yours completely. So just keep that in mind. I don't feel like anybody's really going to pressure most of you, but maybe there's a few of you that still needed to hear that message. Because maybe in life, sometimes when people say you should do one thing, you feel like you're supposed to or compelled to, or like you're wrong if you don't, or like you'll be looked upon negatively if you don't, or like you'll snub somebody if you don't. And anybody that feels snubbed by you not living your life the way that they tell you that you should live your life is not worth worrying about. Because it's your life. So, doesn't mean that you can't be friends with them, but just like disregard any judgment from them on that, because they don't know you, they don't know your situation. Even if they know you, they don't know your inner workings, they don't know all of your trauma, all of your secrets, all of your history, all of your dreams. They don't know all of that. They don't know your personality in its entirety. They don't know what your growth goals are. So, yeah. If we can never truly know ourselves, then no one else can truly know us either. All right, let's look at the cards. All right. I think inhaling these candles, in my previous videos, I had like 4 candles. So I thought, I'll just bring it down to 1, because like after like a couple hours of doing readings, my throat was just like screaming, and I did that twice. So I was like, this time I'll just do 1 candle, and that should be fun, especially since it's like 1 wick, but no. So I may need to get some like light up candles, or a few of the tea light candles or something. I like the real flame, so I think I'd at least want one of those to be like tea light, and then maybe the rest can be not real. So yeah. For my own like health needs. Okay, so anyways, getting into the reading. So, first of all, there's quite a mix of cards here. I think if you've been stressing about the advice from other people, stop stressing about that. You can ask whatever questions you want to ask. They can answer whatever they want to answer or not. And remember, the decision lies with you and you alone. And I feel like this Two of Cups is about you and spirit. Like, this is you and spirit making decisions together, you and your souls, you and what you really need for your journey. It's not about you and what somebody else thinks you should be doing. The partnership ultimately is between you and yourself. You definitely can overcome all these hurdles. You have a lot of strength. Make sure that you're really leaning into the strengths that you have, that inner power. You are going to be victorious. There are still some things you have to do, some decisions you have to make, but you will be victorious. We also have the Sun card here. So there's definitely a lot of luck on your side. If you're asking Spirit for help, they are helping you, but I feel like a lot of what you need to do is maybe more action-based, and really you may be asking for them to solve the problem when instead maybe ask them for the energy or the confidence in order to take the actions that you know you need to take. So they're helping you, but you may be asking for the wrong thing. They're still going to help you either way with the right thing, but you may not be recognizing what they're helping you with because you're asking for something different. But they're probably trying to help you with the confidence and the energy aspect. And you're not really realizing that that is coming from them, but it is, because that is the best way that they can help you. You may be afraid of a tower moment happening depending on what decisions that you make or how you handle things. It could happen. You could have a tower moment, and that is not necessarily a bad thing. So really, I think that the outcome is positive either way. Either you won't have a tower moment and you'll realize you were worried about nothing for nothing, or you might have a tower moment. It will help you gain what you need to gain very quickly, and then you'll end up being able to build a very strong foundation for success and victory that are definitely wanting to come through here, but require a little bit of effort and work. The thing that is holding you back is thinking that you need to listen to other people above yourself. You do not. And also the thing that's holding you back is lack of confidence in being able to handle things. You have the capabilities to handle whatever is coming your way. It doesn't mean that it's easy, but you are definitely incredibly capable. And yeah, Spirit is definitely helping you with what you really need. So which is not necessarily what you're asking for, but it is what you need. So I think definitely success is coming your way. I think it is okay to seek outside counsel. Just know that you are not beholden to that counsel. And victory definitely wants to come your way. You're more powerful than you realize. And yeah, I think that things can turn out very good for you regardless of how the initial outcome happens. And use this as an opportunity to really build your confidence and really move your energy in the right direction towards what you need. So I'm going to leave it here. Thank you so much, and I'll catch you in the next one.